Hey guys, Ernest here with my Act 4 Gate 1 guide. This will cover all mechanics and patterns you need to know in order to clear Gate 1. If I'm speaking too fast, or you can't understand me, or you just want to translate my guide into another language, I'll leave a link to the transcript of the video in a Google Doc below. Let's get started. Let's start with battle items. This is what you're going to be taking: HP Hot, Dark Grenade, Sacred Charm, and Atropine. Supports will take Stimulant instead of Atropine, but you can also opt to take Time Stop if you want. The first mechanic of the fight is at 280 bars. You either go to ×3 or ×3 plus 1. Each person in your spot will either become a spotlight or a target. The person with the spotlight needs to guide the echidna clone to the wall. The echidna clone will push you, so be sure to dodge. The person with the target needs to guide an orb to the wall. The orb, when eaten, will explode and create a big red AoE. If you are hit by this, you will need to do a quick typing event. Stacking 2 echidnas with clones will cause a raid wipe, and leaving any of the spots at the beginning empty will cause a clone to appear and shoot charms at players. Be aware that this mechanic periodically appears throughout the fight, so be ready. At 240x, you'll be transported to the basement. This mechanic starts with a stagger while dodging exploding clones. You can find the safe spot by standing in between the starting positions of the clones. If you are hit by the clone's explosions, you will need to do a quick typing event. Afterwards, the mechanic follows a shadow, find echidna, shadow, find echidna pattern. When there are 4 clones of the shadow, do not follow echidna. And then to find the real echidna, you need to match the shadow's actions with the echidna's actions. The just guard timing is 3 seconds from the initial indicator. If you only see 2 clones for the shadow, follow echidna. Once again, match the actions, just guard, and co-op counter. Once you're back outside, you can greed for a second, and then group at 6. Dodge a snake, and then co-op counter. That's the end of that mechanic. At 150x, players will split up into party 1 left, party 2 right. The goal of this mechanic is to jump rope and to collect flowers at the same time. Each flower will give you a stack, which can be used to reset your spacebar cooldown. Picking up a flower will also reduce the boss's DR stacks. The jump rope spawns from clones on the map. Echidna will also shoot out her snakes from time to time. Once you have reduced Echidna stacks to around 5, use Allied Skill Nineveh and Hyper Awakening to reduce Echidna's shield to 0. After a short cutscene, you'll need to do the 280 mechanic again. Be aware that echidna cones will periodically spawn in jump ropes from now on. Getting hit by the jump rope will cause you to do a quick typing event. From now on, you're also free to use allied skills however you'd like. Pushing echidna to 30x removes the enrage timer and summons Broshaza. Most of Broshaza's patterns are similar to those in Act 2. Push the boss to around 400x and stagger the boss. Note the directions of the just guards during the stagger is not Belshazzar herself, but clones on the wall. Once you've completed the stagger, Echidna will take over and defeat Belshazzar for you. Congratulations, you've cleared Gate 1. Now I'll go over every pattern in Gate 1, beginning with Just Guards. Echidna spawns blue indicators on the floor, which will stun you. She'll also pick a target. Afterwards, she'll do this one swing around the boss, kind of like this motion. And as long as you're in the front, you'll be safe and good to go. The next one, you have to find the real clone. If you pay attention closely, you can see this, the Lost One Cliff marker above her head. This also applies for defense down, crit synergy, brand, or even just pinging the boss. Kind of like in Act 2, where you ping the boss right before the full identity in the basement to find the real clone. This next one is dash, inside safe, dash again, and then fast guard. You want to use your guard right before the yellow indicator spawns. After 150, there's an enhanced version of this one where she spawns flowers as well. This is the optional just guard. You can choose to dodge this one or just guard it for fun. This is the double snake counter, or just guard. You can also push him in this one if you want to as well. This is the map wide just guard. If you're standing on the side where the just guard loads in from, use the red indicators next to you to determine when to just guard. And then co-op counter afterwards. If you're standing on the other end, you can just use the yellow indicator to determine when to just guard. Now let's go to counters. This first one is a triple dash and then counter. For this one, you can see Echidna strikes a pose, twirls back, stabs, and counters. This is a chakram counter. She throws out her chakram. When it comes back, counter her. And here's leg raise. She raises her leg, turns 180, dashes, turns again, counter. Here she swings twice, does a blue indicator, and then fast counter. There's only one grab in this whole fight. All you need to do here is stay on the inside, and you're good to go. If you're on the outside of that yellow perimeter, you'll get grabbed. This is aggro triple clone, and then she'll jump forward afterwards. Here she just tosses her chakram twice. The first one is Paramune, the second one you need to push immune. Here she does a 180 semicircle. She turns, and then she does another one. This is the gradient. Just stand in the area that's clear. Here she swings twice. You just need to find the safe quadrant. This is Draven, similar to Thaymine Gate 3. She'll swing her Chakram around, and then afterwards, she'll dash, and then slam towards her front. This is a twirl and slam. It's similar to the one akin to Gate 1 pattern, where the safe spot is a little hard to see, but it's just like this circle around her. This shaded area. If you stick to her back, you'll be good to go. This is Red-Eyed Snake. You want to pay attention to the snake that eyes glow red. So you see right here, the black snake, his eyes are glowing on the bottom side of Echidna. Therefore, the safe spot will be on the top side of Echidna. This is side slam into the side safe. This is front, front, side, front. You can't really control the aggro on this one, and for the last one, she does move up a little bit more, so be aware of that. This is Stunning Zaya, where the shotguns will move forward, back, and then she'll shoot a shotgun to her front. This is Fan, best part in the game. And this is the Behemoth Trado, where all you need to do is get knocked up later into the pattern, and then you can avoid the red. Or you can just ask your support for DR and just greed. This is Orb Pizza. The snake will eat orb, just don't stand too close, and there's a pizza pattern as well. Here, all you need to do is follow the clone, jump rope, out, then back in. This is the bit of explosions. You can see on the floor here, there'll be these snakes that like kind of come out from Echidna, like this one right here, on the left and bottom right. These are all you need to do is you go perpendicular to them, because another snake will spawn in this direction and explode as well. So for here, you would go right and then you would go left safe. This is the Medusa stagger. All you need to do is just not look at the snake on the ground that is red. And this is Shadow, just stand in the light, or you get stunned. And then do be aware that some Braille patterns do have counters now, for example this one. It's not mandatory, but it's just good to know. And that's pretty much it. That is every single pattern you need to know for Gate 1, Act 4. So yeah, good luck. Have fun.